Shalom, shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAHSHI, YAHAWAHSHI, Ba'ashim Rakakadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders that I learned the truth from, the men at GMS and the brethren with the like-minded doctrine. I know I seen a couple brethren make videos on it, but this popped in my news feed, so through the spirit I was inspired to make a video on it. That it says the title of this article says new microchip implant lets you pay with a swipe of your hand. So we already know what this is, the motb. So this is it's here. It's been the technology's already been here for some time now, but they making preparations and swaying people and trying to draw people to this motb, which I'm gonna read in this article. It says Cleveland. It says the future is here. Those tired of taking out their wallet or phone to pay for things could soon skip that step entirely thanks to a new implantable payment chip. The British-Polish company Walletmer has created a microchip that can be implanted inside a person's hand and used as one would tap a credit card for payment. The technology is only currently allowed to be sold in the European Union and the UK. The implant can be used to pay for a drink on the beach of Rio, a coffee in New York, or a haircut in Paris, or at your local grocery store. Founder and Chief Executive Wojtek Poproter told BBC it can be used wherever contactless payments are accepted. The company said it is the first to sell these kinds of chips to willing customers, unleashing a biopolymer technology about the size of a small safety pin on the world last year. The cost is around $300. But how many people are all right with the idea of having essentially a credit card placed in their body? Walletmer said in a press release that so far at least 200 people have purchased its technology. According to the 2021 survey, which talked to 4,000 people across Europe, nearly 51% said they would consider an implant of some type, yet security issues reportedly remains a concern for some. Walletmer explained that their chip is near-field communication. Walletmer explained that their chip used near-field communication, or NFC, the same system smartphones use for contactless payment, and that they cannot be read until they're in close contact with a payment reader device. The company said the chip does not include a battery, nor does it make radio waves on its own. So that's we already know what it is. That's the MOTV, which the apostles and elders has been giving a warning out, man. And this that is June. What did dude say? Off Salakia. But next month it's going to be June, right? But no, Salakia in 2 months. Well, anyway, but yeah, the chip is here. MOTV, which I'm gonna get into that. Salakia, because that's what that is. It's the motb on Revelations chapter 13 and 14. It says, "He causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in his right hand or in his forehead." So that's what it is, and it's right. See this what it says, that this thing can be it's an implantable payment chip, and what she's doing, scanning her hand with the swipe of the hand. Revelation 13 and 16, he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy and sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or or the number of his name. So that's it. We're gonna go into go into this a little bit deeper. That says I'm get the definition of receive, because you go into this word receive, right?
Strong's G 1325. Didome.
The Greek word is didome. If you go into the Greek word didome, which means receive, it says right here, outline of biblical usage. It says, starting at A, it says, of one's own accord, to give one something to his advantage. So basically, they're giving you this implantable thing here at your advantage, because what it says, the future is here. Those tired of taking out their wallet or phone to pay for things can soon skip that step entirely. So you can soon skip that step entirely of taking out your wallet or phone for payment. So this is to what? To your advantage, right? We're gonna look up this word advantage. It says advantage. Advantage. It says a condition or circumstance that put one in a favorable or superior position. So it's favorable, it'd be to your favor, right? Or it'll be in your favor to take this chip, because it'll be you won't have to take out your wallet or card, right? It's just at the swipe of your hand. It'll be a convenience or in your favor to do so. So that's how they promoting it. They trying to sway you. Like the word here says sway, which that's that's what it is a condition of circumstances. They put you in a condition of circumstances, a condition of circumstance that put one in a favorable or superior position. So it's to your favor to take this thing, which I'm gonna or get this device, which I'm gonna go down and it says the definition here. It says to give one to someone. The definition here. That's what I'm reading. It says to give one to someone, to care for his interests, or to give something to someone to care for his interests. So we gonna look up this word interest. to give something to someone to take care of his interest. So basically, that's what it says. So it says here, interest, right? We gonna go to the third definition because the first one said the state of wanting or knowing or learn about something or someone, that's not it. Which interest, the second definition says money paid regularly at a particular rate for the use of money lent or for delaying the repayment of a debt. Well, that's not what we want. We want this third definition. It says excite the curiosity or attention of something. So like it to excite the curiosity or attention of someone. So that's what it's doing. It's intriguing you, arousing. Intrigue. Arouse the curiosity or interest of something. Fascinate. So you're fascinated. People are being fascinated, intrigued by what? Not having to use their phone or wallet to pay. They can skip that process and just swipe their hand. So it says right to swipe their hand. That's why they're intrigued. It's intriguing them. It's drawing their interest. They're interested in this device because it's convenient. They don't have to use their own wallet or cell phone to make payments. So that's what it means. It says to give to someone. Let me get that back. So bear with me. Revelations 13 and 16. Yeah, that's Satan, messing with the device. The power, prince of the power of the air, the demon, Satan, But Esau, Edom, the demon, is going this word receive, right?
Strong's G 1325. Didomi.
Didyme.
Didomi.
The Greek word didyme. So it says what? To give someone to give one to some to give one to someone to care for his interest, or to give something to someone to care for his interest. So they're giving you this device. So to take care of your interest, which is the interest means what? To take care of your to intrigue you or attract you. Your interests are what? Your interest in not having to take out a wallet or a cell phone to make payments. So that's your interest. It's fascinating that it's fascinating people not having to use their phone or wallet, credit cards, or whatsoever you money. You could just swipe your hand. So it's given someone to take care of their interests. They're intrigued by this technology. So we know by the word, the Greek word there, that's what it's doing. It's handing over you this device to take care of your interests. It's intriguing you. It's to your advantage of one's own accord to give one something to his advantage. So that's what they doing. That's what it's doing when it says receive. So you receiving that to what? Because you intrigued by not having your interest and not having to not having to use a credit card or wallet to make a payment. So that's what it means on that word receive means. You intrigued. They're giving you something because you're intrigued or interested in it. And we also gonna go into the word mark, which means charagma.
Strong's G 5480. Charagma. Charagma.
Charagma So that's what it's doing because it's an implantable device. So what it says here, it says in the article, right? This, hopefully they don't strike this video. But what it says right here, new implantable payment chip. So it says right here, what it says, a stamp imprinted mark. So we're gonna get the definition of imprinted.
Imprint.
It says imprint to impress or stamp a mark or outline on a surface or body. So they got similar words here. It says going this word punch.
Punch.
This means it says strike with a fist, but we're gonna go into the full definition of it, right? It says strike with a fist. And what we have here.
Jab.
So what are they calling this thing that's mandatory thing? They're calling it just this.
Jab.
That's what they're calling it, because it's through what the means of what. That's how you're getting it.
Jab.
So you poke someone or something roughly or quickly, especially so like you poke someone or something roughly or quickly, especially with something sharp or pointed. So that's what it is. You have to use the device. If we're gonna go down here, it also means puncture. The origin of punch means what? Puncture. So you got to puncture your skin. So that's what that's the charagma. You got to puncture your skin. Got to be punctured to get this device. That's why it says it's implanted. So here it says what? It says a device or machine for making holes in materials such as paper, leather, metal, or plaster. But you see here, it's like got look like a palisade. This image here look like a palisade, which is representation of what? That syringe. They got to puncture your skin. So they got to puncture your skin to receive this mark. So we gonna go back. So like yeah, engrave. Engrave says cut, carve on the surface of a hard object. To engrave. It says etch. To engrave. And go on this word engrave. So like yeah, go on this word engrave. It says to cut, carve a text or design on a surface of a hard object. See right here it says what? Cut in. Cut in. It says a motor or other mechanical device being operated, especially when triggered automatically by electrical signal. So like it, so that's not incise. Incise, cut a mark or decoration into a surface. So you got to do what? You got to cut into the surface. So that's the point. We got the point. You know, you have to in order for this device, this chip to be given, it got to be cut into your skin, which that was charagma. That's what it is. That's the charagma. So they're like to receive it is drawing your interest. So they making it, they trying to make it attractive to you, and also they call with the brethren going to the word also causes, because they also gonna collapse this economy, which this word causes means he's preparing, which the brethren go into, which I'm not gonna go into it. But also the word causes means prepare. So he's preparing. So like he's he's preparing with the word he causes. He's preparing people to take this thing too, and he's making it attractive to you. He's saying, look, hey, because he's gonna this economy is gonna collapse. The dollar is going to collapse. It's already devaluing by the day. So it's going to cause this collapse of the economy, financial economy. And then basically, that's why he's preparing. That's why a lot of this, all this, um, you know, um, inflation, price increases. He's causing this happen. He's causing this, so preparing this thing to come about. This on motb. So he's causing this issue. Esau, Edom, the devil that the Bible speaks of, is causing this situation. It's coming down from the elites, causing this situation of collapse of the dollar, collapse of the global currency, and making it. And they try. All these different countries are talking about a digital currency. So that's what's going on. So he's causing, he's preparing this thing and trying to make it attractive to you, and you got to be engraved, or it got to be cut into your hand or forehead. Yeah, it got to be cut into your hand or forehead, what it says there. So I'm gonna just read it again. Revelations chapter 13 and 16, and it says, he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in his right hand, so like it in their right hand, or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that have the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here's wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600, 66, which is that barcode. Those three lines, the one at the beginning, the one in the middle, and the one at the end of the barcode, which represents 666. So I hope this lesson was edifying to the elect. And I want to say, call Halayim Yahawah by Hashem, YAHAWAHSHI by Hashem Rakakadash. Don't take the Karagma. This plant, this is the mark of this is the motb Salakia. Don't take it, Shalom. To the next time, Yahawah Ratazah, which means Lord willing, and Y Abba Babal, DTA soon.